Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. Sooner fans, how about that from some good old-fashioned revenge over what Houston did to us Baker's, junior year in Houston? What better way to get revenge than to just hit him in the mouth early and often? It's exactly what happened as the Sooners jumped on top of the Cougs early and often. Final score, 49-31. Guys, it wasn't really even that close. Find out what I mean next. Boomers Near 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. It's the post-game review show for the Sooners and the Cougars as the Sooners top the Cougars early and often, 49-31, Oklahoma. All right, guys, let's start here with the stats of the game before we get to what I really mean in the final score part of it. And a lot of the passing went to Tyreek King for Houston, 169 yards in the air, 2 touches, 0 INTs. His longest pass, guys, 30 yards. His opponent on our side, guys, another transfer, this time from Houston, Jalen Hurts, 332 yards just in the air throwing the ball to go with 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. His longest pass, 56 yards. The leading rusher for Houston, what about this, guys? Derek King, 15 carries for about 12 and a touchdown. His longest run, 25 yards. Carr Mulbrough also played well for Houston, 9 carries, 77 yards and a touch. His longest run, 21 yards. But the leading rusher for Oklahoma was, you guessed it, Alabama fans, y'all's transfer Jalen Hurts, now playing for the Sooners. 16 carries, but had 167 yards on the ground to add with 3 more touchdowns to go with his passing touchdowns. His longest run was from 43 yards out. They also had our normal guy, Trey Sermon, 11 carries, 96 yards, didn't score a touchdown. His longest run, 31 yards. Passing the ball for Houston, they've got a ton of these characters. Number 5, Marquez Stevenson, and 2, Kyle Porter, the leading receivers. Were the leading receivers for Houston last night. Stevenson, 7 catches, 80 yards and a touch. His longest reception, 30 yards out. The deuce, Kyle Porter, double deuce, 22. 2 catches, 32 yards and a touch. His longest catch, 23 yards. For the good guys, guess who stepped up for the Sooners this time? Just like in the Orange Bowl, Charleston Rambo stepped up. Rambo, number 14 Rambo, 3 catches, a $105 and a touchdown. His longest reception, 56 yards. CeeDee Lamb also had a pretty good game receiving. 3 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown. His longest catch, 45 yards. Defensively for Houston, Grant Stroud and Javarius Owens were the leading tacklers. Grant Stroud, 14 tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, and 0 INTs for the safety. Also, Jarius Owens, number 5, or number 32, 5 tackles. Forced fumble, 0 fumbles recovered in the 0 INTs from his safety position. Defensively for OKLAHOMA, really good defensive play by Grinch and company, including good play from number 9, Kenneth Murray, and number 7, Ronnie Perkins. 9, Kenneth Murray, of course, led the team in tackling again. 13 tackles for the freshman, or for the senior. 0 fumbles recovered, 0 forced fumbles, 0 INTs. For Perkins, 7 total tackles, did force a fumble, didn't recover any fumbles, and 0 INTs for Perkins, who is a D lineman. So that will do it for the stats, guys. Now for our offense and defense. Now for special teams. And for special teams, we'll start with punting. Dane Roy, the Australian. Everybody seems like he's from Australia now, right? 38. Dane Roy, same thing for him for Hut Houston. 5 punts, 45.6 in average. 2 punts landed inside the 20-yard line. His longest punt, guys, 69 yards. Reeves Menschow for Oklahoma, number 38. Did have to punt the ball just once. His longest punt, 41 yards to average 41 yards. Kicking, Dalton Witherspoon. Witherspoon 1 for 1 from 26 yards out. That was the one field goal by Houston. Kicking for Oklahoma, Caleb Sutherland 0 for 2 in A on the longs, with both being misses. Alright guys, that will do it for that. Now to the scoring part. And you'll see what I mean when I say that 41 to 13 is kind of, or 49 to 31, sorry, it's kind of an omen. Didn't really happen. It was a little bit not as close as you may sound. This is what I mean. Oklahoma got started right away. First play out, first series out, was a great drive, finalizing with Jalen Hurts, number 1, Jalen Hurts, 14-yard touchdown pass to number 27, Jeremiah Hall, for Hurts' first touchdown through the air as a Sooner. 7-0 Oklahoma, 12:21 left. Second quarter, Hurts gets the ball back, and this time it's a selfie from a yard out. 14-0 Oklahoma, 14-10 left in the second quarter. Then came the big shot. All those Alabama fans thinking that this guy can't throw the ball. Listen to this, guys. Number 1, Jalen Hurts, his second touchdown to pass of the night was from 45 yards out. Number 2, CeeDee Lamb, 21-0 Oklahoma, 8:09 left in the game. In the second quarter, sorry. 21-0 at this point. But then Derek King and company kind of calmed down, and eventually Derek King found Kyle Porter for Houston for a 23-yard touchdown. 21-7 Sooners, 4:58 left, and Sooners though still leading. Then Houston cut into the lead a little bit more for Dalton Witherspoon from a 34-yard field goal. 26 seconds left. 21-10. Oklahoma, though, still leading. Third quarter, guys. 41 yards. Well, gotta make sure. Then came the 56-yarder to Charleston Rambo. Jalen Hurts found him for 56 yards. With 12:38 left, it is 28-10 Oklahoma at this point. Jalen Hurts then scores on his own merit with a selfie from 3 yards out. With 7:47 left, it is 35-10 Oklahoma, and they are cruising. Then, in they did end up getting up another touchdown to the Sooners. Carr Mulbraugh, 7 yards out, 3:03 left, 35-17 Oklahoma, and the good guys. And then came a 1-yard selfie from Jalen Hurts into the end zone as we reached triple zeros in the third quarter, 42-17 Oklahoma. Fourth quarter, guys, De'Aaron King did not want to go away. In fact, De'Aaron King laid it out with a 23-yard touchdown pass to Marquez Stevenson with 9:11 left, 42-24 Oklahoma. Then De'Aaron King showed why he's the king of the Bay, at least in the American, by running it in from 5 yards out with 2:11 left. It is 42-31 OU. Good guys, though, still leading. And then, number 29, Ramondre Stevenson adds a little insurance and makes up for his fumble with a 21-yard touchdown run in his own right. This happened with a $1:17 left. 49-31 Oklahoma. Riley's right call of the game was the touchdown pass to Rambo. The little slot shot there. And Trench's crunch was, I'm going to say, now you had a lot of choices here through the game, but the one that I really liked was the final stop when De'Aaron King forced an incomplete pass. The pass was forced incomplete, and it could have been intercepted by number 7 or by Kenneth Murray, number 9. Kind of tapped it in there, kind of tried to tip it to himself. Couldn't quite get there, but it was a good attempt to get the first turnover of the season for the Sooners. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. My name's Harry James. You can catch this on all my videos on YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982, on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on Twitter, @HypeManHarry. All right, guys. See y'all next week. Until then, guys, I'm out of here. Boomer Sooner.